movies like this make me want to go to the highest peak of whatever building I'm in and just shout, "See it! See it now! Do it!" Hi, everyone. I love this movie. Hi, everyone. It's me, Grant, the movie and TV guy. Welcome to Raise on Popcorn with Grant, everybody. Today, we are talking about a movie, the first of two movies that are kind of flying under the radar. There's some, more obscure small movies today. One of which is going to be live. You'll know why when we get there. It's not what you think. It's not what you think at all. But first, we begin with a movie. Movies and TV is what we do here, and that movie is The Angry Black Girl and Her Monster. I love that title. The Angry Black Girl and Her Monster is written and directed in his feature directorial debut by Bomani J. Story. Phenomenal. 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 Oh my god. I love this movie. So anyway, what is the film about? Well, it is loosely based. Actually, it's pretty solidly based on Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, but with a modern twist. So, what is the film about? Well, the film centers on Vicaria, played by, in a terrific, I think, star-making performance by an actress by the name of Leia... I'm going to butcher this, I'm sorry. Leia DeLeon Hayes. I hope I'm saying that name correctly. You were phenomenal. She is a 17-year-old girl who, in her sort of housing complex where she lives, is known as the resident mad scientist. And when we meet her, we discover that both her mother and her brother have been killed in gang-related shootings. And death, as she says in tones very early on in the film, is a disease, which means there must be a cure. She's obsessed with death, and there is someone who is stealing bodies from the morgue, cadavers, and I wonder why. And also, one of the bodies that's missing is her brother's. Her brother, Chris, played by Adem Atsu Swansea. I hope I'm saying the name correctly. Again, why is that? Well, she is putting together a little experiment of Vicaria. She is taking some of the dead flesh off of those bodies, stitching them onto her brother's body, and using the power of lightning, you know where this is going, to bring him back to life. But as we all find out, there are going to be consequences. Eddie comes back, or Chris rather, sorry. Chris comes back, but he comes back different. Some would even say with a love of smashing heads and strangling people. Yeah, it's a Frankenstein story, everybody, and with a modern twist of social commentary thrown in, and it's amazing. Let the monster mashing begin. So, The Angry Black Girl and Her Monster is phenomenal. I love this movie. This is one of my favorite films of 2023 so far. This is a low-budget... This is how you do low-budget filmmaking. This is shot like a movie from the 70s or 80s, on 35mm film with practical effects. But here's the thing that's amazing about this movie, is the blending of B-movie creature feature plot with A-level post-Get Out social commentary about gang violence, about police brutality and racism, about microaggressions, about the power of the images of dead black young people, all of that stuff. There's, but it does it in a way that is never exploitative, and it's done in a way that actually reinforces and strengthens the horror narrative. This is a great social satire horror movie, because it takes these aesthetics that clearly Mr. Story admires, and is melding them onto really thoughtful commentary and dialogue. There's a scene early on in the movie where Vicaria's father, played by the terrific character actor Chad L. Coleman, stands up to this kind of, to this teacher who is basically calls security on our young heroine just for questioning her teachings, and who kind of roughs her up and basically tells him, like, you're a teacher. Why don't you teach? Yes, exactly. And it just, the whole movie has moments like that. But it's never preachy, it never stops the movie dead, and it never is on the nose. I love this movie. This movie is destined to be a cult classic. What bummed me out is that me and one other woman, we kind of bonded over this. We were the only people in the theater to see this movie. That is a shame. This is a movie that deserves an audience. This is a movie that deserves a wide audience. I loved The Angry Black Girl and Her Monster. I think this movie is a great film. This is one of the best horror films. This is a buried treasure of a horror film. It is in theaters this weekend, I think for only the weekend. I had to go to a theater, along with the film I'm going to review after this, about 25 minutes away to see it. It is in theaters now. I recommend going out and supporting it. But if you're not able, in 2 weeks it will be available to rent on digital. It will also be shortly thereafter to be able to be streamed on Shudder and AMC Plus. Please watch this movie. Please go see it. Please buy it. Please support it. I'm gonna buy this on Blu-ray. Abso-freaking-lutely. And guys, I'm gonna give it. Yeah, you see it. Bang. 5 out of 5 stars plus for The Angry Black Girl and Her Monster. I love this movie. This is one of the very best. Man, 2023, man. We're not even halfway done just yet. Already so many great movies. And so many bad ones, but so many good ones. This is going to be one of those years where my list might be super, super long. I don't know what to say. I cannot wait for Bomani J. Story's next film. He's definitely going to be a filmmaker to watch. And for that matter, Leia de Leon Hayes. I cannot wait to see her next performance. This is a great movie. I love this movie. This is a gem. Go see it. Absolutely phenomenal. Anyway, 5 out of 5 stars plus for The Angry Black Girl and Her Monster. Let's close the book on it. Trailer trash. Because we gotta make it to this review on time. So, trailer trash. Let's talk some trailer trash. Trailer trash. Let's see. The Persian version. This looked really interesting. It seems to be about a young woman, a young Persian woman, who becomes pregnant and has an overbearing mother and often breaks the fourth wall, Ferris Bueller style. It looked really charming. I'm looking forward. I love the title. Much like I love the title of this movie. Looks really, really fun. Yeah, I'll definitely keep my eye out for that. I think it's coming this fall. I'll definitely check that one out. Poor Things, talked about it, looks good. The Lesson, we've talked about. This one looks good. Back on the Strip, we talked about it. It looked really shitty. Oh my god. Insidious, The Red Door, talked about it, looks good. The Nun 2, talked about it, looks good. Talk to Me, talked about it, looks good. And The Blackening, talked about it, looks good. We are seeing it next Friday. And was there shawarma? Was there, actually? I'm trying to remember. No, there wasn't. Okay, yeah, there wasn't. I don't believe... No, there wasn't. Alright, that's it. We will be back right after this, live at 11:45, so about 45 minutes from where I'm recording now, the end of this video, so probably by the time you get there, it'll be very close to it. We will be reviewing another movie that's just sort of come out that's going to be on digital very soon, The Country Club. A lot to talk about with that one, not for the reasons you think, but I also saw it over there. I had not heard of it until Wednesday. And I checked right before we started this, the official page of the movie, The Country Club, gave me a follow on Instagram, so thank you for that, and was very nice of you. So, it won't affect my score at all, but very nice of you. Alright, so yeah, that's it. Tomorrow we are going to be seeing Close to Vermeer. Sunday, and maybe Saturday if I have time, but more than likely Sunday we'll be talking about Flamin' Hot. And more to come. That'll all be next time. And until next time, I'm Grant the Movie and TV Guy. I see it all, and I'm happy to share it with you. I love you all. I appreciate you all. I love you, Class Dismissed. I love you 3000. Be kind to one another. If you like this video, give it a like if you want to. Give it a subscribe if you want to. Give it the bell. I don't know what it does. That's what you're supposed to do. Or so I've been told. Leave a comment, even if it's Hey Grant, I like waffles. It really helps out. If you want to find my elsewhere reviews, listen to other fun stuff, you can check me out on letterboxd.com at Raised on Popcorn with Grant, Twitter at Raised Grant. You can find me on Facebook, Raised on Popcorn with Grant, Serialized, all one word, all lowercase, Raised on Popcorn, Instagram at Raised on Popcorn with Grant. Check out my podcast, Raised on Popcorn with Grant, the podcast on Spotify and Anchor. Some of you already have, but even if you haven't, take care of yourself, take care of your mental health. It's incredibly important, and I want to know down below, what did you think of The Angry Black Girl and Her Monster? Did you like the movie? Did you hate the movie? Think my opinion's good? Think I'm full of shit? Comment below, let me know. And until we meet again, we were all raised on popcorn. McMouth extra butter. Catch you guys next time. Take care.